normally take 3 to 4 kids. What happened this time?
This time it was just her.
But why?
What do you mean why?
Did you walk over to check on her?
And not until she said something about her wrist or her arm. So I walked over and I said, and I asked her, can I touch your arm? So I pointed like this. I said, is your forearm hurting? She said, yeah, that's where it hurts. I said, well, did you tell your mom and dad? And she goes, yeah. What did mom and dad say? She goes, nothing.
Was she the only one in the classroom with you at the time? Do you normally take kids in the
No,
classroom
that's
like
what
that?
I was telling them. Normally I'd try to get a couple of kids. And I was just, it was just, if there's another adult there, or if not an adult, then you're supposed to bring a couple of kids.
And why didn't you on that day?
I wasn't even thinking. That's my bad, I'll get if I get a count statement from the school, that's fine.
It's clear that this man is panicking, trying to find a way out of the situation. As the case begins to slowly build, they've obviously done their homework.
I reviewed the school video that day.
Okay.
First thing, she was in a sling. She was in a sling and she was sitting on the bench. She was sitting on the bench next to a little boy.
No.
I'm literally telling you. I'm going to tell you what I saw in the school video. I see you come down with your class. You then walk over directly to her. You have some type of conversation. She gets up. You guys walk up that stairwell, proceed to the second floor.
Yes.
She had a sling on.
I honestly don't remember the sling.
Okay. Do you remember what the conversation was with her that day?
No.
If you remember those specific details, I don't understand why you can't remember the detail about the sling, because that would explain why her arm was hurting.
Right, but when I went over there was nothing on her.
The officer beginning to engage is going to be a real asset throughout the investigation. She will continue to act as an understanding moderator, only to become much more involved as everything progresses.
When you're interacting with your students, a lot of students that we spoke to today, they all say that you're an awesome teacher. You'll mess around like every once in a while, like joke around with them and stuff. And one of the ways that you do that is to like just jab them a little bit.
But I never touched anything appropriately.
Well, we're not alluding to you touching them inappropriate. We're just trying to figure out, have you ever tickled them? Have you ever tickled a student?
Not tickle like a normal tickle.
Have you ever tickled a student?
How would you define it?
Tickle is like tickling like this.
Just a poke?
You poke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever use more than one finger?
Have you
used
2, 3, 4?
No, one.
It may seem bizarre that there is this much energy applied towards the semantics of tickling and hugging.
They touch me. I already have a bruise right here from one of my girls giving me a hard hug.
One of the girls gave you a hard hug?
Yeah, she's a big girl.
But this is very useful in predatory cases. Often the person being questioned will be given time to respond in order to see if they reveal information regarding the incident.
Have you ever received a complaint from any student on campus?
Yeah, like I told you about 2 years ago.
And what was that complaint exactly?
The same thing, the tickling.
Okay.
The tickling?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have tickled students?
No, not her.
There have been complaints from multiple students who said that they've heard and seen you gesture toward other students making comments about their bodies.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever done something like that? Is it all lying on you?
Don't know.
You don't, well, that's...
I know it is.
Well, hold on one second. You said she was lying, but earlier you told me that if you were to ever do something, you know that she would be the one who would just go out there and tell the world.
Exactly.
So why is she telling the world?
I don't know.
Bunch of people telling me the same story.
Mm-hmm.
The stories aren't changing, but yours is. That's a clue.
If I make a mistake, I'll confess up to it.
Yeah.
But if I know I truly didn't do something,
did you mess up?
No.
Well,
I mean, I messed up as far as
What do you consider it that you messed up?
allowing her to come up here alone to not bring
Look
up
back
the
on
news.
that. Would you do it again?
No.
Pay close attention to how both of the investigating officers continue to move closer to the alleged sex offender. His placement in the room is no mistake. Throughout the process, the two will perform a flanking maneuver in an attempt to squeeze the information out of him.
I want to go down this road with you, okay? But you're fighting me.
I'm sorry.
There's very specific recollection from independent individuals.
I'm not saying I never did it. I just don't remember.
Seeing you reach across and touch her.
Touch.
Touch. Why am I being told by different people?
I touched. Oh my gosh.
Why is that coming up? Help me understand.
I wish I could. I don't know.
Your story that you were telling my partner from last night is varying now.
Well,
And the story that you're telling me in here is that these kids are all lying on you. Even though they're your favorite teacher.
Well,
She went from an A student, I mean high marks in your class. She was doing extremely well. And then as strange as it is, right after this February 13th, this Wednesday, this specific date, why are her grades plummeting?
I don't know.
I mean, 60s. I mean, like,
Well, 'cause
she's doing terribly
right.
now. She came to your classroom. We know that she was on video. You went and got her from specials after you dropped your kids. You took her upstairs. Her arm was in the sling then. And you placed your hand on her.
On the arm, yes.
No.
No.
That's not where you placed your hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is everything else not lining up?
The questioning will continue to become more invasive as more facts are revealed in order to provoke the teacher. Understanding that the current methods are losing potency, the female investigator shifts gears.
Why would I do it to a student, to a student that I know would tell everybody?
Because you've done it before and she hasn't.
And you have the capability, the opportunity, and the intent.
Right.
You disagree with my partner. You have the capability, the opportunity,
Right, so
and the
does-
intent.
Right.
So you
The intent,
you
not
did
the
it.
intent.
Well, you just agreed with them.
I told you exactly what happened in that room. Exactly
No, you
what happened.
didn't.
Yes, ma'am.
We're missing something,
There's a piece that's missing.
and it's a big one.
You went up behind her, and you put your hand on her chest.
Why would I jeopardize my job, my license?
This child who says that you are her favorite teacher in the world is telling me that you have touched her, and now she's lying, so it's the world against you.
I'm just telling you what I know.
So
No, but you're not.
After the strained interaction, the officers go back to the tickling discussion from before, catching the teacher in a web of his own making.
Where do you touch or tickle them?
Like shoulder?
But the shoulder's not a tickle spot.
like, how about their ribs, their rib cage?
No.
Now we're running into another problem, because the students that are saying that you have tickled them but you haven't touched them in any other inappropriate place are saying that you tickled their ribs. I'm not accusing you of doing anything to harm this girl.
Right.
I'm simply asking you, Julio, did you touch on her chest when she was in your room?
And I said no.
Julio, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
Just a few minutes ago, I asked you a very specific question. Julio, did you touch on her chest? And you know what you answered me?
No.
You answered me yes.
Not
You
yet.
just answered me yes.
I touched her
And
arm.
then I started talking again, and then you said no.
Yeah, I touched her arm.
What kind of... You want to tell me the truth, so tell me.
At this point, almost all of the cards are on the table, and they are close enough to see each other's pupils. The only thing left to do is empty their bag and reveal one bombshell after another.
Mr. Soto is making comments about my body. Mr. Soto is saying that I have a nice butt. More than one student said that. Not just one. And more than one student heard it. So
Can
why...
I ask you this? Even if I said this, is that a...
That's not a crime. So did you say it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think you did, but it's not a
I don't
crime
know.
to make a comment. It's not a crime. So did you say it?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I could have. I don't know.
You could have.
I could have.
Okay.
I just don't know.
Why are the cameras showing me what you're telling me?
I don't know.
You
Tell
don't
me.
know?
You
What?
have to know either you did it or you didn't, and the camera
Yeah.
shows you did it.
The arm.
So tell me what happened, why you did it. Tell me why. I know it happened. I know it did. I watched it. Why?
Was it an accident?
I don't know. No, nothing's, I mean, I don't do anything
So
for
It
was
wasn't
an
an accident.
If I touch her, then it's an accident.
But you just said
This
it
was
wasn't.
not an accident. I don't want you to be this,
But I'm gonna go to jail, no matter what. You guys gonna,
but I
know how
want
it
to
works.
know what
I'm gonna go to
happened.
jail right after this.
I want to know what happened. And I want to know why.
Exhausted, the teacher refuses to provide any more information. At this point, it's difficult to determine if any answers were beneficial to the overall case.
No matter what, I'm gonna lose my career. I'm probably gonna go to jail after tonight.
Why are we stuck on that?
Because that's my whole future is teaching. I'm not gonna I'll get fired right after this. If I go to jail tonight, I'm gonna be fired.
And you don't think you can make a positive outcome from something that is negative? Like I told you, you're a smart guy. And if you allow us to help you, it doesn't have to be the end-all, be-all.
And then I'm gonna have a criminal record.
Julio, People make mistakes every day.
And
If it happened, it happened. We know it happened. We watched it.
can I have my lawyer?
An hour of questioning has left the man disoriented, prompting a request for legal representation. According to the most recent report, this teacher was granted a $75,000 bond. He is technically still employed with the school system and is currently on administrative leave. He will not be in the classroom through the duration of the investigation.
Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
When elementary school teachers start appearing drunk to work, I think we should all be worried.
So what's going on today?
They said they had reports where I was drinking at school,
there any
which
but-
has never happened.
Okay.
The woman appearing calm and unsuspecting is a 4th grade teacher at Cross Timbers Elementary School.
When was the last time you've had anything to drink?
Last night,
Okay.
just a glass of wine.
Typical of many offenders, she initially denies the accusations of intoxication.
All right. Well, would you be willing to submit to some tests
Yeah.
to make sure everything's okay? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to check you for HGN. Okay, this is what we call standardized field sobriety tests. Okay. There's 3 of them. All right, let's try that. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick if you would. Just heel to heel, toe to toe, arms straight down to your side.
Now, Jennifer doesn't actually need to take this test, and the police officer makes this clear. In fact, under Oklahoma law, a police officer cannot force someone to submit to a breathalyzer unless there is a warrant or fatality caused by the person in question. So obviously, here Jennifer is eager to prove her innocence, even though she's at great risk of blowing her cover.
I want you to follow this right here with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is what we call our portable breathalyzer machine. Okay.
Yes.
You don't have to take the test,
No,
because sometimes what can
it
happen,
is-
well, if people tie a really good one on the night before, it can carry over into the next day.
So what do I do?
As far as what?
You said it can carry into today.
It can. If you're saying you're not under the influence of alcohol, this is your opportunity to prove to your employer
Yeah,
that you're
no.
not. So, okay, what's going to happen is when this thing tells me it's time to blow, I'm going to have you reach over with your mouth and blow into that as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Big deep breath, blow. Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
I don't even know what that
0.06.
Although the legal limit in Oklahoma is 0.08%, you can still be arrested and charged with a crime if your blood alcohol content is below 0.08%.
You are just under the legal limit. So if you were to be out driving right now, you would be charged with DWI, driving while intoxicated.
under the legal limit.
Just under it.
I haven't had anything to drink today.
The state of Oklahoma is pretty strict with its DUI and DWI laws. They operate with zero tolerance. But in any case, it's clear that this woman shouldn't be anywhere around kids.
Let me ask you this. Is there anybody that can come and pick you up here at the school?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep, she's up there. Right, and this one actually reads low. Okay, this is a portable. It's not calibrated.
If that's above a 0, she's not needed to be in
Yeah.
school.
I ran her through the first part of SFSTs, which is HGN, horizontal gaze nystagmus, and she does have the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees.
Can I ask a couple of just hypotheticals?
Sure.
If you pulled her over and she did that
Mm-hmm.
and exhibited the signs that you had, would you let her continue driving?
No.
Would you arrest her?
Yes.
Okay, then that's where we need to, that's the direction we gotta go.
Okay.
I don't wanna necessarily do that to her, but,
The charge I'd be looking at right now would be public intox.
You heard it as clearly as we did. Public intoxication. Luckily for Jennifer, under the current public intoxication laws in Oklahoma, the charge is still a misdemeanor, and the maximum jail time you can receive is 30 days.
she's been around kids this morning. She
Right.
came to school drunk.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I say drunk. She came to school.
Right. Intoxicated,
having
yeah.
Been intoxicated. Do you, wow.
I know.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But the school administrator is really disturbed by Jennifer's behavior, and his concerns can be summarized in his emotional statement. She came to school drunk.
Do you have option to either have somebody pick her up or arrest her?
If somebody could come and pick her up, I'm not going to let her walk home, because
Right.
once she's been approached by me
For sure.
and I've made contact and she hurts herself half a mile down the road, I'm liable.
For sure.
So, but on the flip side of that, if somebody could come and pick her up and take her home,
You could release her
Yes.
into their care,
Right.
and then you would ticket her for
Right.
public intox.
yes.
The police officer now has two options. Either he allows Jennifer to be picked up and taken into the care of someone she knows, or he arrests her and takes her to the police station. It's up to the police officer to decide her fate. Here we go.
That's the right thing to do, but it's also the thing that will draw scrutiny and criticism from everybody in the community. If you're willing to allow someone to ticket and release her in their care, I'm perfectly comfortable with that, but she's not coming back here.
Jennifer, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a portable breathalyzer machine. It reads a little lower than what the actual intoxilizer. This came up a 0.066. If I had pulled you over, I'm going to be honest with you, you'd have been arrested for driving under the influence. I've got a legal obligation, okay? You're here entrusted for the care and safety and for the teaching of these kids, okay? No, today you're going to be arrested for public intoxication.
Please don't do this.
And it's going to be a municipal charge. I'm not going to run it through the district court. It'll be through the city of Tecumseh. It'll be a municipal charge of public intoxication.
In terms of your employment here, Jennifer, we can't move forward with you being a teacher here any longer.
Okay.
If you want to resign, that's your option.
I would like to resign.
It's a self-inflicted double blow for Jennifer. She not only gets arrested, but she also loses her job. Maybe the officer could have gone easy on her and just allowed her to call her sister to pick her up, but the fact that she was intoxicated in front of kids didn't help her case at all. The officers were professional throughout this interaction and did what needed to be done, however difficult it was, and remained respectful to the offender.
Go ahead and put your hands in front of you with your thumbs facing up, please.
Is this gonna go like on the news, Mr. Kinsey?
Chances are it will, Jennifer. I don't have control over what they put on the news, but there's a good chance that once this gets reported, then there will be statements that the district will have to release, and notes we'll have to send home to parents, and then news reporters will probably show up.
Please, I've never been in trouble in my life.
Jennifer has reportedly been released from jail and still denies drinking while she was at school. More concerning, however, is that Jennifer Davis is not the only elementary school teacher in Oklahoma recently caught teaching under the influence.
Hey, babe. Jesus Christ, I'm thinking. We're just trying to make sure she doesn't drive home. Do you know her?
Yes, so I'm the assistant principal.
On June 6, 2023, police responded to reports of trouble
Oh shit! I'm gonna f*** you up!
at a school's end-of-year staff party. An ex-teacher, angry about being fired, was causing a scene.
Yeah, teacher.
Stop.
Bodycam footage captured it all, showing us how the police handle tense situations.
We're here having our end of year celebration. One of our other assistant principals was her supervisor, and she had to let her go this year. And so when she saw her, she got very upset, started punching her truck.
That's her car. Okay.
No! It's my boyfriend's car.
Ma'am, what's your boyfriend's name?
I'm not telling you.
What is your boyfriend's name?
It doesn't matter.
We're trying to help you out, but okay.
But I'm not.
Hey, well, you don't gotta throw your water.
No, I have to.
The woman is acting drunk and won't listen, even though she isn't in much trouble yet. Police officers are trying to be nice and figure things out.
What happened?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it matters to me. I'd like to know. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you, that's all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be the
No, I didn't say that.
yeah.
Not at all.
Just let me drive fucking home.
Oh no, you're not gonna let you drive. Clayton, he's on his way. Okay, we're just hanging out.
Don't make me out. I'm not the
Hey.
person.
Hey, that's not your car, remember? It's not your car.
Oh.
It's not yours.
Oh, fucking.
It's alright. It's alright.
Stop. Before you go to jail, stop.
You know I haven't done nothing wrong.
But you can't hit on somebody else's car.
The officers are waiting for the woman's boyfriend to come get her. She doesn't seem to get that her actions are making things worse.
Sure.
She does it again, she goes to jail. Ma'am. Let's not do
jail.
that. Ma'am, hey, look at me.
Mom.
Ma'am, look at me.
Mom.
This is your last chance. Look at me.
Mom.
Hey, can you look at me real quick? I haven't got to talk to you yet, okay? Can you look right here? Just focus on me. I've already talked to your boyfriend who's going to pick you up, and you get to go home, and then just do whatever you want to do the rest of the day. Right?
Yeah.
So just listen to me. All
So,
right? So
I'm
let's
the
stay
fucking
calm.
person
Can you just hear me?
that gets fucking
I hear you.
bullshit.
I hear you, but please don't strike the vehicle anymore, or I'm
Mom.
going to have to take you, okay?
Mom.
What, are you threatening me?
Mom.
I don't know if you want... Patricia, come on. All right, can we just relax, please? We're giving you a
We're helping you out.
here.
Come on. I'll fuck you up.
Nice. Threatening a police officer. You want to go to jail, ma'am?
No, I want to fuck you up.
So, ma'am, we were being very kind with you. We gave you a chance. We gave you a chance, and now you are going to go to jail.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So, we're going to get you up. We don't need any more charges, right? So
Right.
please cooperate. Understood? Come on.
She keeps on threatening and messing up her chance to leave without any hassle. As she oversteps boundaries, the officers are preparing to handcuff her.
Been pretty kind to you so far. Let's stand
No,
up. Come on.
I'm not standing up. I'm not standing up.
Yeah. Here, take this on before you let her bag.
Don't
Oh.
f me.
Stop. Come on.
For me.
You're making this way worse.
I'm not.
Let go. Stop. Let go.
Don't f me.
Let go, please.
Don't f me.
Ma'am, let go.
Calm down.
Let go.
Let me get your purse.
Only.
Let go. I will give it to her. Let go.
Let it go.
Only Miss
Okay.
Felicia.
Let it go. Stop.
You gonna give it to me?
Only Miss Felicia.
Okay.
Let it go.
Let's let it go, baby. I'm right here.
Got it?
Then I'll fuck
I
with
got
you.
Hush.
Oh.
Stop. Stop. Man, we need this.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you being this way?
No.
Yeah. Why are you
Don't
being this way?
fuck with me.
Nobody's messing
Don't
with you.
fuck with me. Don't
We
fuck with me.
fixed it. We will. Grab it. Thank you.
Don't fuck with me.
Come on.
Don't fuck with me. You want to twist my arm?
Nobody's twisting. We're just trying to get you back here, okay?
No. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm gonna fuck you up.
By now, the woman is losing control and getting more and more angry, not listening to the officers at all.
It's really nice of a teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
Stop.
Ah!
Here, take it. Yeah. Look at her. He's making it really bad.
On the way to the police car, she is completely losing it and won't stop yelling.
You alright?
No, I'm fine. I'm just pissed because I kept trying to adjust them and then she would yank it. So.
Was it just when she would move it?
Yeah, then my handcuff key got stuck. So.
I'm gonna see what I can do to find him real quick. If anything, hear me out. Okay, I'm dealing with your girlfriend screaming in my car, so I gotta be quick. Your keys will either be here with an officer or they'll be at the police department, okay?
The volume of her screams is peaking, and the officers are compelled to act decisively. What's being captured next highlights the reality of law enforcement's challenges.
I understand. All right. Knock it off!
I'm fighting!
Pick it up.
I'm fighting you!
You want my harness thing?
I did not know!
You're about to get
My man is on his way! My man is on his way! Come! Go ahead!
Watch her.
My man is on his way!
Put your feet down.
No!
Yes, please.
No! My man is on his way!
Seatbelt.
My man is on his way!
Ultimately, she was charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting arrest.
Oh, kick the f*** out of here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here!